Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian here at the Australian Embassy in Washington, D.C., which is hosting a number of highly innovative Australian companies that are here in the United States to try to find technology partners. And one of them is Tekuma. Annette McClelland is with the company, an award-winning company that's out of Adelaide or Sydney or Adelaide, right? At the end of the day?
Australia, yes.
Adelaide, Australia. So you guys have developed this incredible controllers. So tell us a little bit about this, because we've been joking it's the magic ball. But effectively, when you're controlling something, it's a double-handed thing, and you guys have managed to do this with one hand. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have invented here.
Yes, so we built a one-handed control mechanism for drones, robots, and other devices. 6 degrees of freedom, force-based. And what this means is what you would usually do with 2 joysticks and 2 hands, you can now do with 1 hand, freeing up your other hand to focus on what maybe another person might usually do. So camera on a drone, robotic arm, delivery mechanism, the peripheral that actually gets the job done.
And tell us a little bit about how you guys did this, because at first everybody says it's accelerometers, but it's not.
No, this is not accelerometers, there aren't moving parts. You can look at the patent, but there is magic light involved, which is pretty cool. And what we mainly do, the main value add, is reducing the training time and retention of that training necessary to get the job done. So we reduce the time, cost, personnel, and training required to get the job done.
And give us a factor, because one of the points you guys made in a presentation yesterday that I was lucky to see, it was very brief, but I did pay attention, was how dramatically you guys can reduce training, because it's so intuitive at the end of the day that it really helps people, even with flying something as complicated as a drone, but to do it efficiently. How much time, training, cost are you taking out?
Well, for example, with units we've sold to high school robotics teams in the FIRST robotics program, it used to take them a whole school term to learn to control their robots, drive them around with mechanism wheels. This way, it only took them 1 afternoon to feel confident with that, and they even had another hand free to control something else.
or to have a nice little snack while you're using your device. Talk to us about the market. What are you guys doing to grow? Right now, you're 2 folks with a very cool name. You're here in the United States to try to get partners. How large is the market, and where do you guys expect to be as you guys look out 2, 3, 5 years?
Yes, so right now we're here with the Austrade and CSRO Civilian Defence Landing Pad. So we're here for 3 or 4 months, seeing what's available in the market. Our first sales have been into those high school robotics teams, our first licensing partner with underwater rovers. So we've been looking into those first few markets specifically. We're part of this defence program, so we're looking for partners in defence. We've observed opportunities for applications in bomb disposal robots, as well as air traffic control management and control of different rovers and robots across the board. What we're looking for is those licensing partners so we can collaborate with them and integrate our system into theirs.
This is proprietary as well as this, right?
Well, this is the proprietary part. We don't, this is just a standard joystick and buttons.
Gotcha.
We don't necessarily want to have to design all that. We just want to sell this.
Very good. And what's the best way for people to get in contact with you?
You can get in contact with me at Annette, ANNETTE, at Tekuma, TEKUMA, .tech, TECH. Annette at Tekuma.tech.
Fantastic. Annette, thanks very much, of Tekuma. Pleasure meeting you. Absolutely fantastic technology, and you can just see all kinds of applications for it. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thank you for your time.